guys, I'm Lillian, aka StitchWithMe on Instagram and here on YouTube. Thank you for joining me. I hope you found something of interest. Today is the 28th of August 2021 and I am back with a new Stitch With Me. So today we are working on Tiger. And like I did on my other pieces, I am going to show you my method for stitching on this guy. Because I basically stitch on every piece with a different method. I do so because I kind of like all methods and I feel the need to try them all. So that's that. And afterwards I have a question that you guys asked me, and I also am going to give you a live update. If we have some time left over, I will chat on about whatever I feel like chatting about. But that is what we are doing today. So let's show you what I'm working on. So this is Tiger. I got this off of Etsy. I am stitching this on 28 count Jobelin 2/2 full cross with the code for DMCs. I have got these flosses on floss cards, but I'm trying to empty these because I now have a master set up and I just kind of want to start working from the master set. So I am first looking if there's still floss for the color on these. If not, I am getting it from my master set, so I also have that besides me right here. This is a double-sided box. So, okay, let's get started, shall we? And of course I forgot to grab Pattern Keeper before starting the record button. Okay, so I am going to show you part of the pattern. I know we are not supposed to do so, but I know that you will not be able to do anything with the small part of the pattern that I'm going to show you. So for the purpose of explaining what I'm doing, I am going to show you some of the pattern. So I am working on this page right here. And what I am doing is I'm going from left to right, top to bottom, and within the blocks first. So that would mean that this is the first block that we are working on. And then within the block I am choosing the first symbol that occurs left to right, top to bottom. So that's going to be this A. There. So that is the first one that I'm going to stitch. Okay, so let me grab that string now. Then I just look on my floss cards and I see that there's none left on here, so I will just grab it from my master set. And of course it's on the other side. Okay. There. Oh, please let this cooperate. Just 1 second. Okay. So we've now got a piece of floss. And I think I'm just going to use one strand of this. There are 2 strands on here. This was a piece of floss that I've already used, but I had enough left over to put it back on the bobbin. And I am going to use one strand of this because there's only 2 stitches that I need to do. And this will be plenty. So the other part can go back on the bobbin in a second. Oh, this is not starting off right. Okay, let's hope stuff starts cooperating now. So I will stitch those 2 stitches, and then I will just look at the pattern, whatever is the next color, the next symbol, and I will like keep going until there are either no stitches left of that color, or that that my thread runs out, and then I will look at my system again, left to right, top to bottom, pick my next symbol and do the same. It's very simple. And to end my thread, I am running it underneath some stitches. And to start my thread, I am doing a loop start wherever possible. And if there is no loop start possible, because I am working with a thread that I have already used, so I can't fold it together, then I will do like run them underneath stitches too, to start the thread. Stuff is really not cooperating today, is it? There, okay. That is that. So let's mark this off, shall we? This is done. Oh, come on, thank you. And this is my next symbol. It's the only one left in this square. So I always zoom out first to see where it goes. And it's just on here on the page. These and these. So I will stitch all of those. And there basically is nothing more to it than this. This is just how I work on it. In order to complete my goal for this year, I only have to finish this page. But I have kind of been thinking, like, what if I would be able to finish this piece next year? But in order to do that, I kind of want to set myself up for success and do a bit more than just this page this year. Or well, this year, of course, I have already done these 2 pages. And this 3rd page will make my goal complete that I had set in the beginning of the year. But if I want to finish this next year, I feel like I kind of have to do more this year. So I guess that's what I will be going for. I found the color on my floss cards. And what I do is I have just looped them on here. So I will just run my needle or stick my needle in, pick out one length or one strand like that, and pull it. Okay. And it doesn't knot. And that's crazy to me. I got kind of shocked seeing this for the first time. I was like, wait, stop, it's knotting. But it doesn't. If you do it right, it doesn't knot. So. My mom is taking a shower and the bathroom is right next door. Like in the room besides mine. So if you can hear that, I'm sorry. But I don't believe it will be a problem. Okay. So I am currently at 40% done. And I have, the total piece is 41,000 stitches, over 41,000 stitches. And I currently have, okay, so I will definitely get to 17,000 this year. So that would leave me with 24,000 to complete next year. 24,000 would mean I would have to do 2,000 a month. That is 1 page per month. It's doable, but it would be like almost the only thing I work on. Of course, not totally, but I also kind of want to get significant progress on my other pieces next year. So maybe if I can do more this year, I definitely will. But I first will also focus on finishing my goals for the other ones. There. Okay. Now what I do, because I'm traveling from here all the way to there, that is a long way, but I don't feel like ending my threads and starting my thread for that. So what I'm doing is I will stick in my needle wherever I will need it next, so I know where to go. And then when I flip it, I can see that I need to travel from wherever my thread comes out to where my needle is. So what I do is I just run my needle underneath some stitches in between, and it works just fine. But I don't have to end it, and I don't have to start it again. Just like so. And I stretch this a little bit just to make sure that it is not too tight and might cause tension problems. And continue stitching. Okay. I guess that's clear now. I will have a look at whatever the question was. Yeah, okay, so someone was curious what I study and how much longer I've got to go. Okay. I probably have already told you this, but it might have been a long time ago, so my new subscribers don't know about it. I study animal management in Leeuwarden. That is like 2-hour drive away from my hometown where my parents live. I know that it's pretty nearby in America or the US, but for us Dutchies, it is quite a long way. But it's still doable. And animal management is very broad. I mean, like, you can basically, after this study, do anything with animals except for being a veterinarian. And I am now going into my 3rd year Monday, and the total study takes 4 years. It will take me 5 because I had a burnout for 1 year. So that is what I'm studying and how much longer I've got. I guess I should be able to talk a bit more about it. Oh yeah, so now I've got enough string left to put it back on the card. I will not throw away this much string. So, or thread. So basically, okay, so now I have finished that block. So we are going back to the left and 1 down, and this is to the next block. And then also within the block, going left to right, top to bottom, this is the first stitch. And I zoom out to see where it is. Now there's a lot over here, and then all the way down there there's another one. I will not stitch this right now. There's not enough stitches in between to travel. I am just going to stick with this and not stitch anything else for now. Okay. So animal management, you get a lot of biological stuff. So genetics, like, what's the English word for it? Like nourishment, or the science behind feed. So food for animals, and how their body uses it, and like metabolism, metabolism. And you get like physics, like biological physics, as well as stress physics, so hormonal stuff. You get like ecological stuff, so the biological stuff with outside of just the one individual animal, like ecosystems, how they work and how we manage them, if we have to manage them, when we do, when we don't, all that kind of stuff. And then there's also stuff like marketing, like law. We learn a bit of laws. We get statistics, and we do a lot of research, literature, as well as doing our own research, like literally looking at a guinea pig. For example, behavioral research, and then we use the statistics on the results that we get to see if whatever we found was significant or not. So very broad. Yeah. Wait, let me find my color. So yeah, that is my study, and I've now done the first 2 years, and the first 2 years are very like everybody gets the same classes, and then after the first 2 years you choose your major and your minor, and those are basically your what you will be specializing in. And I translated, of course, chose animal and business, dierenbedrijf in Dutch, and horses. So my major is animal and business, and horse is my minor. And I just got my schedule for the upcoming period, and it's very exciting. There's going to be a lot of lab work. We are going to be working with blood. We are going to be working with hearts and lungs. We are going to be working with pathogens, so like viruses, bacteria. We are going to be working with feces and urine. So that's very interesting. And also we are going to like design our own business with animals. So we are going to set up a plan for like make up our own business on paper, including everything you need for it, like budget wise, what are you going to spend the money on, how much money do you need, what animals, ventilation in the building, to whatever like laws, like what is legal to do and what is not. all the way to we also are going to make a feed schedule, like basically develop our own food for a certain animal species that we don't know yet. So we are going to look at a certain species, say like, okay, so this is what they need in their daily diet, being macros and micronutrients, but also the caloric amount of energy that they will need, and then see like, okay, so what do we put in the food to make it work, so they have daily what they need. So that is very science-based, and I like that. So that was just the one question that I got, basically. As for live update, yeah, so I already told you guys, right, that this is the 28th of August, and I am not this is probably going to come up in somewhere in September. So please note that this live update is recorded on the 28th, and it might be old news by the time I upload this. But on Monday, today is Friday, and on Monday I am going back to school. And I have got a apartment, I will have an apartment by the 1st of September, that is Wednesday, so I will have to sleep 2 nights somewhere in a hotel, and I actually booked a room in the old prison in Leeuwarden. So I will be staying in a prison. And the funny thing is that my granddad actually worked there years ago, when it still was a prison. So based off of the pictures, they still actually use the old doors and stuff, so you actually feel like you are in the prison. Like being kept there. Yeah. Anything else? I am a bit nervous because, well, a pretty long time ago now, I did tell you guys that my relationship ended. He broke up with me, and we are actually going to be doing the same major at the same time in a couple of days. So I will have to see him again. Now we are not in a fight or anything, we are still friends, and we actually did talk a little bit. He messaged me just to see how I was doing and stuff. But I am kind of nervous to get back there and have to see him every day. Might be kind of painful. Yeah, not looking forward to that basically, but I guess I will be fine. Anything else? Not really. So another thing that that has been on my mind, I basically got another idea for a product for Etsy. I was thinking to maybe start making scissor fobs, but like not the one with beads, but the ones with charms. So you have like this chain, and then you put all these charms on the chain. And I looked it up because I got the idea because I still have some charms that I was going to use for bracelets. Once I set up my Etsy shop, it was before my YouTube channel. It was originally going to be for bracelets, but those didn't really sell. that doesn't matter, but once I got on YouTube, I actually was thinking, well, maybe I can just make it into a stitching shop. So that is what I did. But I still have those charms, so I was thinking, well, I can use those to make scissor fobs. So of course I was supposed to sleep when I got the idea, but I immediately went to do some research and found that I, with a fairly small investment, would be able to make scissor fobs. But I was not sure whether there would be people out there that actually want scissor fobs for me. Yeah, so let me know in the comments whether you think I should be starting to make scissor fobs. I might. I think I would really like to, but I also don't have money, or I don't really have money to spend on something that might not get me the money back, if you know what I mean. Like, I have some, like a little bit for emergencies that I might be able to use to start this up, but I won't start it up if there is no one interested, if you know what I mean, because I just simply I can't afford that. But yeah, so let me know whether you would like to see me making scissor fobs, and I might try it. Yeah. Also, I have taken like a lot of pictures and stuff that I want to convert into patterns, but I just didn't have time to do so just yet. Wait a second, where did my last ord go? There, okay. Right, so that's something that I was thinking about. And I am always like, I want to do all the stuff, but at the same time, you only have 24 hours in a day. And I mean, like, when am I going to do it all? So I would really love to focus on Etsy and make more products and stuff, but I'm just way too busy. I have all kinds of stuff going on. And also, okay, so if you are, well, since I'm moving, would you like to see a separate video on a apartment tour? Like, I'm going in a very, very small apartment. It's like a studio, if you know what I mean. But let me know if you would be curious to see my, like, where I live as a student, how I live as a student. It would have nothing to do with stitching at all. But if you are curious and would like to see it, I would love to make a video about it for you guys. So let me know down in the comments. Also, if you have questions, let me know. I will answer them in the next Stitch With Me. Yeah, okay. What else can I talk about? Also, let me know, since you've now seen all of my pieces in the Stitch With Me, because I only have 4. Let me know which one you liked best, which one you hope to see more Stitch With Me's of. I'm just looking up what I can talk about. Oh yeah, right, okay. So yeah, let me know which one you would like me to see, you would like to see me working on again. Okay, so I also was kind of thinking like about what I should do with living at two places, because with my study I will be there, like in Leeuwarden, Monday through Friday, and then in the weekend I would be back here with my parents. So I was thinking, well, do I like keep everything here and just take one project there at a time? Or do I keep some there? Because I now am working from a master set most of the time. And I don't want to have to travel with the master set. So I was thinking, well, maybe I can like take Waterhole Master and Twilight Bridge with me to Leeuwarden, and then keep Spring Queen and Tiger here, because those are the ones that I will need my master set for mostly. Because Waterhole Master I'm working on with one color at a time, Extreme Cross Country, so I would only have to take that one color with me, which is 310 at the time. Well, currently, I should say. And with Twilight Bridge, it has its own threads. It's a kit, a Dimensions Gold Collection kit. So those I should be able to take with me to Leeuwarden, and then leave the master set with Tiger and Spring Queen. And then I could take 2 or 1 out of the 3 knitting and crochet projects with me as well to Leeuwarden. And then I would have half of my projects there, half of my projects here. But I would have to change up my rotation, because I am currently using a wheel daily to pick my project according to my goals and stuff. But I would not be able to spin that same wheel, because it might spin something that's in the other city. So maybe I should just like work on what I have, but still but like do sweepy, so stitch what you want when you want. I don't know. Yeah. Moving is complicated. Right. Also, I don't really know where I would be recording my Stitch With Me's from now on, since I might be able to do it here, but I also would have to record here for my floss tubes, so I would have to do it all in one weekend. Yeah, I don't know. We shall just see, okay? I just don't know yet. My plan is to record my floss tube tomorrow, so on Sunday. By the time this video is going up, you've already seen that. And I will save this to fill up, because I expect to not be able to record for a little while when I start school. So I will save this to upload a bit later on. I might, like next week or the week after, record a room tour around my dorm room. Again, let me know if you are interested in that. I am also going to record a video on my what I would like to start stuff. Don't know when I'm going to record that. It might be like in a couple days, it might be next month, I don't know, when I have time. So those are the plans for this channel. I kind of want to like upload 2 videos per week, ideally, like if I'm able to. It might be so that my school takes up so much time that I would only have to be able to upload like 2 videos a month. I don't know. I'm going to do my best and keep it at 2 videos per week. Mostly being a floss tube or a Stitch with Me, but it might be that I will change one of them out for either the room tour or the possible new starts video. So yeah. Those are the plans. I am filming with my dad's phone and the battery is about to die. Or well, it's at 11%. So I'm going to have to stop in a second. I think I might just finish this color or something. Like that. So yeah. I do have some other topics that I wanted to talk about in Stitch with Me, but those are not topics that I would be able to talk about like within 2 minutes. So I will wait with those for a new Stitch with Me. And once I finish this color, I'm going to show you what I've done. I'm going to show you in Pattern Keeper where we are at. And I guess that's it. But yeah, maybe I should just stop here. There's too much of this color left. Yeah. Okay. So this is where we are at. I'm working on this page, and if you're looking at this leaf, that is this. And we have done 43 stitches during this Stitch with Me. I am always way slower during a Stitch with Me, like trying to talk at the same time as well as stitching, compared to stitching when I don't have to talk. So we have done 16,760 or 76 stitches out of the 41,231 stitches total in this piece. And we are at 40.69% done. So we have hit the 40 mark, 40%. So my original goal was to finish 3 pages this year. I have done that one and that one. And once I finish this one, I will be done with the goal. But I feel like I might be able to get this up to 50%. I hope so. Because that would be more realistic for next year to finish. So, we will see. So, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. If you have any questions, let me know down below. I will answer those in the next Stitch With Me. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. Happy stitching. Bye guys.